5 foods to avoid if you want great sex. This will shock you. It is easy to lose all your self-confidence when you can never last longer than a few short minutes of sex. And any woman would look at you differently if you don't have the ability to bring her to the pinnacle of sexual pleasure. Nothing is more humiliating to a man than the failure to perform in bed. Being able to satisfy a woman in bed and bring her to climax is the ultimate dream of almost every man, but most times, the foods we eat, our lifestyle and so many other things, deprive us the pleas that come with great sex. In this article, we will talk about 5 foods to avoid if you want great sex. These foods are responsible for your poor sexual performance. Avoid them and become good in lovemaking. 1. Sugar and artificial sweeteners. Yes, they may give you a quick high, but it won't last long before you crash. And if you crash during sex, things could get messy. Sugar hides in many foods including bread, condiments, tomato sauce, soda drinks and fruit juices. Even though the sugar contained in fruit juice is natural, it's not natural for your body to process fruit without the fiber to slow down sugar absorption. Artificial sweeteners are even worse because they are manufactured from chemicals. Make sure you avoid like the plague any foods containing high fructose corn syrup, and always read food labels before eating them. Sugar can also cause metabolic dysfunction. Eating too much sugar causes a barrage of symptoms known as classic metabolic syndrome. These include weight gain, abdominal obesity, decreased HDL and increased LDL, elevated blood sugar, elevated triglycerides and high blood pressure. It increases your uric acid levels. Sugar is really bad for you. All hope is not lost if you are facing the problem of premature ejaculation, watery sperm, weak erections and others as a result of too much sugar in your body. 2. Wheat meal. Eating wheat is the equivalent of injecting yourself with sugar. Your insulin is spiked, then it crashes. Wheat also contains gluten, which causes many digestive disorders. Sluggish digestive system means a sluggish brain, which means loss of sexual dexterity. Wheat is a common ingredient found in cereals, bread, sandwiches, muffins, bagels, biscuits, cakes, meat patties, processed meats and as a thickening agent. You see, wheat is found in many of the foods you eat every day. For a great sex life and optimum sex satisfaction, minimize your wheat consumption and eat more of fruits like onion, banana, gingers. Most men suffer from weak erection, premature ejaculation, low sperm count and others. These is the reason why their women are never satisfied with them. 3. Foods which contain preservatives. Unfortunately, your body hasn't evolved to process man-made preservatives, many of which have been linked to cancer and other unwanted disorders. Preservatives directly affect your ability to perform in bed and are found in almost all packaged foods including condiments, mayonnaise, hummus, tomato sauce, potato chips, corn chips, etc. Always go with foods that are healthier, always go with natural foods that improve your sex life. And if you are already a 1-minute man who doesn't last long in bed. 4. Beer. You know where those beer bubbles go, your stomach. And what goes in must come out in a burp, fart, or uncomfortable belly bloat. Drinking alcohol in excess can make having good sex difficult. Clinical psychologist and alcohol expert says this is because alcohol reduces both men's and women's sexual sensitivity. In both sexes, sexual response is reduced by regular and prolonged drinking. In men, alcohol can cause difficulties getting and maintaining an erection, while women may experience reduced lubrication, find it harder to have an orgasm, or have orgasms that are less intense. Many people mistakenly believe that alcohol can help them last long in bed. However, over time too much alcohol can actually put a dampener on your sex drive. If you are already having problem related to sex, such as weak erection, low sperm count, low libido, not lasting long in bed and others, do kindly click here for solutions. 5. A cup of coffee in the morning can induce a happy mood, but too much of it can spike up stress hormones, such as cortisol, in your body. Too much caffeine can cause stress and hormonal imbalances. So, if you are in the mood for some romance and love, it is best to decrease the coffee intake from you and your partner's diet. Next time, if you want better sex, don't take too much coffee. Do you know? Women love good sex. Not just any type of sex, but good sex, the type that makes them scream your name with pleasure as they get intense orgasms. The only guaranteed way of giving them good sex is to last at least 20 minutes during sex.